Hello, I'm Teresa Gebski, and I'm currently the Commercial Operations Manager for the British and Irish Lions, who, for those that don't know, are a team made up of the best rugby union players from England, Ireland, Scotland, and Wales, um, who tour every 4 years, rotating the games in their test series between Australia, New Zealand, and South Africa. And in my role, I oversee the delivery of the commercial arm of the business, including the commercial partnership program, the retail and licensing programs, as well as our broadcast delivery, fan travel operation, and physical events, including the likes of kind of a squad send off or even our physical kind of matches. And I'd been working at the RFU for 6 years, running one of the commercial partnership account teams. So it was an exciting opportunity to move over to the Lions in September 2020, um, and expand my remit and work with one of the most prestigious brands and teams in sport. So I feel very privileged to hold the position that I do. About my career and where it's taken me, and why I decided to develop my career in the sports industry. I've always had a personal love of playing and watching sport. So I feel very lucky to have been working in sport for over 13 years now, starting in promotions at Red Bull part time. Whilst I was at uni, I was a student brand ambassador for them, and it enabled me to work on many of their sports events like Red Bull Air Race, Red Bull X Fighters, and at the F1. And when I graduated, I landed a full time job with them in their marketing and events teams. And then after 5 years with the company, I decided I wanted to gain some more commercial experience within the sport industry. So I joined Sporting Bet, which was an online betting company, as their sponsorship exec, and managed the delivery of their Premier League football sponsorships. And after working in club football for quite some time, an opportunity to work on an international tournament came up with one of UEFA's sponsors, Castrol, to run their communications for their global guest hospitality program. Um, and the tournament was hosted in Poland and the Ukraine. And being a native Polish speaker, I was able to put this skill to good use when I was posted out in Warsaw for the tournament. And this role helped me to land a role managing Vauxhall's Home Nations football sponsorship at a sports sponsorship agency. And there I focused on Vauxhall's partnership with the FA and the England team in particular. And within that agency, I also got to oversee a number of other sponsorships, like FedEx's sponsorship of the ATP World Tour Finals within tennis, the FedEx Golf Challenge that they had around the UK, their Ryder Cup sponsorship in Gleneagles, and their Heineken Cup rugby sponsorship. And after a few years agency side, I decided that I wanted to work at a rights holder. So joined the RFU's commercial partnerships team, delivering partnership campaigns across multiple 15s and sevens tournaments, including two Rugby World Cups. And during my time, my 6 years at the RFU, I worked with some fantastic brands like British Airways, Lucozade, O2, Canterbury, Umbro, BMW, Mitsubishi, and actually finally coming full circle to where it all began and working with Red Bull again, as one of England Rugby's sponsors. And now, as commercial operations manager for the Lions, I'm enjoying the challenge of a far bigger and broader remit, and the high expectations that fall on every member of the Lions team's shoulders, be that on or off the pitch. People think that we are a huge team when in reality we're a small but highly experienced team. What do I love most about my work? I have a personal passion for sport, so naturally love working in the sports industry. It's dynamic, fast paced, competitive on and off the pitch, and easy to see the fruits of your work be that through a sponsorship deal or a delivering a best-in-class partner campaign at a match or an event. And really the buzz of a full capacity stadium crowd cheering their team on is really second to none. Um, I also really enjoy the variety of brands and partners that I get to work on, and I get to work with, understanding their unique needs and objectives, and really building my relationships with them. I like the diverse scope of the Lions commercial program that I'm responsible for, and it continuously enables me to learn and develop and deliver a positive impact to the business. The best thing about my work, however, has to be the people that I work with. They are all highly skilled, professional, passionate, and work to a common goal. And I've always found colleagues in this industry very like-minded, ambitious, and really supportive. And I love that they challenge me to continually deliver my best results. We work hard, we enjoy what we do, and there is a sense of mutual respect, no matter the level of seniority. And I regard my colleagues as friends as well. What do I put my success down to so far? So I put my success down to my eagerness to learn on the job from the very start of my career, and really gain as much experience of different areas within the sports industry as possible. I took the time to discover what I really enjoyed about the industry and what areas of it excited me the most, and then went on to work in them. And I've been flexible and open-minded to pursue roles when they arise, seizing every opportunity and not being afraid to really roll up my sleeves and do the hard graft. And I think once I'd got myself a good foundation of experience, I then set myself more ambitious targets that I wanted to achieve. And these targets, were everything from, a promotion to running a team, or to working on a particular sports property or brand that I really wanted to work on. Um, I think being bold and brave in my decision making has also been a key factor to my success. I targeted the RFU as a place I wanted to work from quite an early stage in my career, and when I saw an opportunity to turn that ambition into reality, I made the bold move to lead a permanent full-time position at a great sports sponsorship agency to join the RFU on just a 2-month contract. But I told myself that I was going to turn that 2-month contract into a full-time position, and that if I didn't take the opportunity there and then, it might never happen again. So yeah, I turned that 2-month contract into a 6-year job that has helped me to secure the role that I have now with the British and Irish Lions. So my top tips for success in this sector. So this is a competitive and highly skilled industry, and the best way to excel in it is by learning on the job. There is huge value in doing diplomas and gaining certified qualifications within sport and business, but the knowledge and connections you gain from working is by far the most valuable. I would recommend gaining as much experience within different areas of the industry as possible, especially at the start of your career, to really understand the areas that you like best. And I also think that there's benefit to be gained from diversity in experience. So don't be afraid to move roles, move companies, move jobs. And once you've gained foundational knowledge and experience, that's when I think you start to have the luxury of being able to choose the job that you want to settle more longer term in. My second top tip is really nurture your network. There are some amazing people within this industry who want to help each other out, and some you'll naturally come across within your current role, but some of them you should seek out. The sports world is really good at networking. So make new connections as much as you can, because whilst it's an industry, it's a big industry, it's a small world, and people know of each other, and you never know how someone within your network may be someone who can help you out, or who you can help out at some stage down the line. Um, my next top tip is for women in the sports industry. Whilst I'd agree that there is still a gender imbalance in the workplace, in the industry as a whole, it should not stop you from being able to progress up the career ladder in sport. Women have a role to play in leveling the field and breaking down the idea that gender is holding you back. There are a lot of women leading the way and shaping the direction of the sports industry. And I personally have never felt that my gender has held me back in my career. And in fact, some of the traits traditionally seen as more feminine, like empathy, collaboration, and sensitivity, are recognized now as vital traits for effective leadership. So, as a final tip to success in the sports sector, um, have conviction in the decisions that you make. Be bold, be brave, be unapologetic with your ambition, but also be humbled by your learning on the job, and see every role as an opportunity to upskill yourself and to build a solid foundation for your career. So speak up, share your ideas, be creative with your solutions, and listen to those working around you.